Hello everyone, I'm Cubeoid, and welcome to episode 12 of my ChromatiCraft tutorial series. Some things before I start off the video. I found the issue why all my videos have been quiet. So my microphone is bad, it's not a very loud microphone, and I could boost the volume in OBS, the OBS Studio, the recording software I use. I could just boost the volume in that. Except then, because the microphone's kind of a crappy microphone, it hisses. There's some interference in there, so that's why I don't do that. Why do I have jump boost? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so that's the reason why my videos are quiet. Because if I just use the normal settings, the game volume just completely swamps out my voice. So I had to turn the game volume down in OBS, which then makes the whole thing quiet, and then it works, except then for some reason the original files on my computer sound fine, but then when I put them into the free kind of sketchy editing program I have, it seems to make it different. Even after editing them, they still kind of sound, I don't know what's the problem, why they're so quiet on YouTube, but the easiest course of option would be to boost the volume in the videos, but unfortunately the program I use does not have access to that. You can make things quieter but not louder than they originally were, which I think is something should have. But yeah, so let's just get into the video. And sorry if this one's quieter. I did fiddle around with the settings. So if the game volume's too loud or something like that, then oh well, I'll figure it. Eventually it'll get better, I think, but for now, I guess this is this. Okay, so into the blocks and whatnot. So this block is called Artificial Sky, and it is crafted using 3 glass, 4 transmissive dust, and glowstone. Yeah, so its entry in the book is over here. And oh, before I do this, I'm actually using a new monitor. Not a monitor. I'm not playing on the TV anymore because I actually have a monitor. Yep. So I got that for my birthday, which is actually today. So, yay, the 21st. But yeah. So it's doing the thing again. 1 second. Sometimes you have to exit and enter the book because you can't move far enough. But there you go. So Artificial Sky. So you can pause the video and read this. But how to craft it, so you can see it's crafted using the stuff. It does require 1 rune, 1 blue rune, at the same level of this. So let's go over and craft it. And because this is a re-recording of the video, the other one was, the reason this is a re-record is because the other one I recorded with the original settings, and then it was too quiet, then I wanted to boost it, and then that's how I figured out I was unable to boost it. So kind of sucks, but this is what I have to use for now. But so you can see I have actually placed all the runes for all the blocks I have, just because I had already recorded this video once, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so we should just be able to put this in here. Keyword should. There we go. Then you can see 4 artificial skies, so it crafts 4 at once. And the rune it needs is this one over here. Okay, so that's the artificial sky, and what it does is, I don't really think using it for plants is the right thing to do, but what I found, so over here you can see this apiary, I have this thing over it, and you can see it says sky obstructed. Well, if you place one of these there, the sky is no longer obstructed. So that's basically what it does, and it does match the sky. So if you can see, we turn it to night, it's black, and if we set it to day again, it's blue. So yeah. Okay, let's clear the inventory. I don't know where I got this jump boost from. I think I got it from the travel path, but yep. So on to the next thing. So this is called the heat lamp, and it is crafted using a fairly simple crafting recipe. It requires 8 ferraxite and 1 iron ore. The ferraxite can be obtained from, well, ferraxite ore, which is one of those over there. Yep, so let's just grab the things I need to craft it with, and let's go over there. Oh, before I do that, let's in the book. Okay, so you can pause the video and read this. I wonder, because when you put the mouse over things like this, I wonder if it's too loud. That for some reason seems quiet, or whatever. I'm just... Okay, so you can pause the video, read this. Okay, so crafting. So it does have multiple recipes. It can be crafted using iron, gold, copper, silver, whatever this is, and whatever that is. Yeah, and it requires 2 runes in place. 2 orange ones. So let's go craft this. Okay, need to get this out. Put that in and that. There you go. So it crafts one at a time. You can craft more than one at once by using the different materials. So yeah. And then it does kind of have a second variant. So if you click over here, you can see we have the freeze lamp. And it's like the heat lamp, except it makes things colder. And it requires an extra 2 runes. So so it still requires the 2 orange ones, but then it requires a white one and a gray one. Then it is crafted using a bit more of a complicated recipe. Let's clear inventory first. There we go. So it needs the ferrax, fixation dust, snowballs, and iron ore. And again, like the other 2 things, I already have the runes in here. So you can see there's the one there, the one there, and those 2. So let's put this in. There we go. There we go. Okay, so freeze lamp. So you can see freeze lamp. Now I'll show what these things do. Now it's probably pretty simple. You wouldn't use them for machines like this because, well, reasons. I'm just using this to show you their function. So pretty much this one heats things, so it does have a max temperature. So if you just type 99 or whatever number in there, exit out and enter in, you can see this thing has a max temperature of 615 degrees, but that's still hot enough to make steel in the blast furnace. So if you don't want to carry lava around, you might be able to make a portable blast furnace by carrying the blast furnace and this heat lamp around. And then this, you would never want to freeze a fermenter like this, but what you would probably use the heat lamp for is heating up a fermenter just to the right temperature. But you can see this one, it has a max of negative 60 degrees, or technically that's a minimum, I guess, but yeah, you can see it's cooling it down. And okay, so on to the next thing. So this thing is a bit more complicated. This is called the Redstone Pod, and it is crafted using okay, here, let's clear. There we go. So it's crafted using 4 redstone, 2 aura dust, 2 transmissive dust, and an iron ingot. So the recipe is a bit more complicated, but still not that hard. Now, if you come over here to the Redstone Pod, oh, and one thing I should mention is like the heat lamp, the freeze lamp can also use the different materials. So let's go to the Redstone Pod. So you can pause the video and read that. So it also uses the Redstone Pod. Also, you can use different materials, and you can see here it does require 2 runes. Funny enough, it doesn't require any of the red runes, but that kind of makes sense because the runes are not just based on color and never mind. But yeah, so it requires the light green rune and the yellow rune. I have those in already. Let's go in here. So you can see they are in, I believe it's that one and that one. But let's just put it in now. This one, they're there. Put this in, and the redstone. There we go, 2 redstone pods. I hear is this snail making the grass walking sounds? Apparently it is. So it does craft 2 redstone pods at once. Oh, this jump boost is bouncy. Yeah, so it crafts 2 at once because, well, they're used in pairs. And unlike the other pods, they don't output a redstone signal. What you do is pretty much, let's take these 2 lamps. Let's place a lamp there and a lamp there. Let's say these redstone lamps are machines, and you want to transfer a redstone signal from this to there. Put one there, and put one here, and you should hear a sound when you place the second one down. That may have been a bit loud. Let's put that there, and you can see they're now lighting up. And when you break them, they'll break. So you can see I have one over there, does the same thing. Now, sometimes they don't work, and when that happens, just like wait a little bit or exit, enter the world, and if that doesn't work and you know they're connected, then restart your game before labeling it as glitched. So let's say if we wanted to, instead of connecting these 2, connect those 2. So sound warning. There you go. So you can see it's not working here, but you can tell they're connected because when I break this one, sound warning, they both break. So that's how you can tell they're connected. Now this thing, the linker, it's pretty easy to craft. I'm not going to go over and show its recipe just because it's so easy. You know what? What the heck? Let's show it anyway. So it's the stick. So it's the light green crystal shard, the stick, and then the gray crystal shard. You have to use those 2. And it does require Rune. So it's down here so you can pause the video, read that. So that's its crafting recipe, and you can see it requires the light green rune and the gray rune. So I have both of those in. So you can see the light green rune and the gray rune are there. So let's put these things in. There we go. Okay, so there you go. That's how you make the linker. Now on to the next thing. So I can just clear my inventory. Okay, so this is called Travel Path. I'll show its crafting recipe after I show what it does. So it looks kind of like stone bricks. You can see I have a bunch lined up here, but when you step on it, you run across it, and you don't even have to do anything. It will launch you in the direction you're moving. So you just have to click W once, and you'll go on it. It can also launch items in the direction, so you can see it goes real fast there. Boing. And when running on it, it seems to give you jump boost. And now my jump boost is gone. Where is it? Where'd the item go? There it is. But one thing on Travel Path, there's one thing you never do, and that's press crouch, because it'll just launch you. At the end of the video, I will show you why not to do that. It didn't launch me into the Shadow Realm that time, so yeah, so I'll explain what the holding shift on it's all about, but let's come down here. So you can pause the video and read this. And it's the crafting recipe. So it's crafted using 4 types of stone bricks and then 4 cobblestone and one of the Aveste elemental stones. So one of the light green elemental stones, the elemental stones could be mined from the elemental stone ore. You're not and they have a chance of giving you one of any of the 16 types. So you might have to mine some of them to get the one you want, but yep. So you can see it also has some different variants. So replacing the cobblestone with stone makes the smooth travel path, and replacing it with bricks makes brick travel path. Replacing it with glowstone makes glowing travel path. Obsidian makes fiery travel path, and blocks of emerald makes the rich travel path. And that's it. So to craft it requires a green rune and a brown rune at one level below the casting table. Okay, so that's it. So let's go here and grab the reason I make it in my inventory so I can remember the crafting recipe and not have to go look at the book. Okay, so let's just fly over here. You can see I have the runes in already. So I believe the runes were the brown one and the brown one and the other one or whatever, but they're in there, trust me. And if they're not in there, I will know, but I've already, again, like I said before, I've already done this episode once before, so yeah, the snail. Okay, so let's craft it. There we go. So the basic travel path. Now I already showed you what it does. It, well, launches you across the world at tremendous speed. And if you come look at the book here, there we go. Where is it? It's up here. So you can see, just don't crouch while doing so, as you might tumble uncontrollably. Yes, that's why you don't crouch on it, because it will shoot me off in this direction, or shoot you off in whatever direction. Now, so I'm going to clear my inventory. So I think I have covered everything in this episode. I'm just going to make sure I'm actually recording. Okay, it seems I am actually recording. Hopefully the sound was okay. I'm sorry if the video was a little quiet, but I can't seem to do anything about it for now without downloading anything sketchy or having to pay money for 20. I think 20 bucks a month is still, it's a bit expensive for Adobe Premiere. Oh wait, they changed the name, so it's no longer Adobe Premiere, it's now Adobe Premiere Pro. There is no normal version, or at least as far as I know. And of course the free trial, but whatever, I shouldn't be talking about this. So see, I have this brick travel path up here, and it works like normal. But so before I do this, I'm going to end the episode here, because this will crash the game by eating up all of my memory in the computer, all 16 gigs of it. So yeah, so like if you liked the video, subscribe if you feel like it, and thank you for watching. Okay, so now time to show you what is going on here. So there we go. Launches us in that direction, and we've now gone to the Shadow Realm, and Minecraft has stopped responding. And if I bring up Task Manager, you would see it's using 16. Oh wait, I'm going backwards now. Is it not going to crash this time? I still think it's going to crash. Yeah, it's not going to respond. I wonder if I can bring up Task Manager. I have it here. Okay, let's see here. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to figure out why is this not working. I'm trying to bring up Task Manager in OBS. There we go. Did it work? Oh wait, no, there it is. Let's make this a bit bigger. You can see it's just eating up all of that, and then once it goes up, Minecraft will crash. So yep, so thank you for watching.